we here? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I think we're here.
We are on my end.
Hey! There we go. Let's get cracking. I realise now too late that I should have done what I did last time where I had a little we're streaming from X.
Instead, you get whatever cursed gif I choose this week. Which I think is going to be this one. Because this is, again, not the one I was looking for. But very good.
Stream time. I love Ix's little face. Turned out real nice.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Excellent gift choice.
Thank you, thank you.
Hi! Hey, Des.
Hello, hello. Okay. Open drive. Well, I haven't even looked at what the escape problem for today is. We've had really nice ones for the last 3 days, which means today is probably going to be terrifying or terrible.
Let us know.
Okay. Oh, I did have it pulled up.
Tell us.
Stranger Than Fiction. Fuck.
Ooh.
That is difficult. That's what we get for having nice ones for the last few days. Or easier ones for me. Oh, they're all hard from here on out. Great.
Oh.
There's like 2 of them. 3. There's like 2 or 3 of them that I'm like, I could do that, and then the rest of them between now and the end of the month, I'm like, what am I gonna do for that? Traditional. I was so nervous last night that I literally put my poem in the escape room chat and then muted it.
Oh, bless.
Okay, Jesus, a lot happened. How are we? I think we're good.
Yeah, I'd say we're good.
Landed well, I landed well. I was okay not to check it. Okie doke.
Ooh,
Let's get poetry out of the way so then I can do D&D stuff.
It's not good to be cracking at the start.
What?
My elbow.
Oh, your joints are cracking already.
I was like, oh, let's just stretch the arms out. Crack. Ooh.
Yeah.
I will not have arms by the time I am 50. And lovely frog is here as well. You love to see it.
I thought I saw a frog in a VIP list. There they are.
Right, let's bash out these circles. Wrist warm-ups.
I'm gonna endeavour to get through warm-up in less than an hour. But I doubt it.
That's sort of like the mental time frame I set for myself. Whenever I'm like, oh, it's like 8:30, I should be done with warm-up. Thank you, Frog, as always, for hosting. Mwah. Very much appreciated. I don't have Totoro. I was like, I literally like put the pen to tablet, went to rest my arm, and just sort of went
Went through.
Where is my boy? Where is my bean boy?
Go fetch Totoro, it's very important.
It's very important to the stream.
Highly significant. I don't know what I'm going to do for this poetry prompt.
It's important
The last
for the
few days
integrity of my
simple.
artwork.
Hmm?
It's important for the integrity of my artwork.
Integrity is not the word I'd use.
It is.
Consistency?
It's the thing.
It's important, okay?
I need it. There we go. That's more comfy.
When was the sudden realization? Oh, that's why I haven't been posting these. I'll have to do another batch of posting, I think. Consistency in art, what is this nonsense? I feel that.
Cannot relate.
Yeah, I've never been consistent in my life, and I don't intend to start now.
Amen.
I'm gonna go snoop the tag and see what other people have done for this. I made the moon whale. Yes, I saw. It's very good.
Yes, loved it. Absolutely
friend.
stellar. I can't believe we're gonna
And
have...
other very normal things that happen in our D&D.
I can't believe we're gonna end up with another party with moon in its name.
Moon animal.
Yeah. It's just like, is it going to be the same as before, where it's like only half of the party sort of like it, but because we never come up with anything else, it
It
just...
has to be like it was before in that we all hate it apart from Nemo's character, and then slowly and begrudgingly over the course
It
of
just kinda
years, we
sticks.
slowly accept it.
Just like, no, we need a proper name, and then we just never get one, so we're just like, I guess. It's like SKT is like, you know, officially known as the Heroes of Faerun, but it's like, no, they're the Moon Pigs. Moon Pigs to their friends.
Spiritually, we are the Moon Pigs. to I was gonna say Eorzea, fuck's sake. To the rest of Faerun, we are the defenders of Faerun, but no, we're the Moon Pigs. Like, anyone who knows us knows we fuck everything up.
Yep.
We're Moon Pigs.
I mean, really, that just speaks for the heart of, like, any D&D party of, like,
Yeah.
the wider world thinks they're heroes and their closest friends know that they're fuck-ups.
Yeah. Why did anyone trust you with anything? Yeah. Looks at the nameless.
I love now that there's also the trend of just having big friend to help you get to places.
Yeah.
Haru's legacy lives on, my boy.
Yes. I just also really like whales. I imagine the place is lovely, but also the creature.
Yeah.
Just like a very large, slow friend. I appreciate that spiritually.
Mm-hmm. The first party had a ho-oh, and now this one has a waylord.
Haha, I beats the joke.
Oh no, I don't think we've actually discussed this yet. Which is pop Pokemon. We haven't discussed this yet.
Oh, I think I have the answer though, but I don't. I mean, can I have more than one?
Yeah, we could go for like one signature and then like a
What is
party.
Posy signature?
How
I did
restrictive are we being? Are we being like, you know, no legendaries or anything like that? Because
We'll go for like a normal and then a legendary,
'cause-
because I feel like that's what most people. Because like mine is a Ninetales and a Darkrai. Like, go for one non-legendary and a legendary.
yeah, but I mean honestly, Kika's signature probably would be Cresselia. It's pinky purple. It's the dream Pokemon. It's got a starry veil. I was like, that's just Kika as a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because I love the idea of her having like a thing with dreams. I mean, it helps that she doesn't know what a nightmare is.
Yeah. I can't load that GIF. I see what it's called. I know exactly what GIF it is.
Oh no.
Keep talking. Posies? Posie's tough.
Can you nail it down? Can you nail down type?
Ghost or fairy, probably.
Ghost or fairy. I guess Kika's probably fairy or psychic.
Yeah, I feel like Ghost fits Posie better, but I think she would want to be a fairy trainer because that's kind of her aesthetic. But I think spiritually, she's more of a ghost trainer. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a character assassination, but it's fair. I mean, what's like a cute ghost Pokemon?
I mean, Mimikyu is a fairy and a ghost type.
Mimikyu. Oh, I love Mimikyu. Maybe Mimikyu.
Mimikyu is a fairy and a ghost type, and I think it's
Mimikyu. Maybe the answer.
Yeah, it's the only one that's both.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Because so I immediately googled it. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a ghost fairy type, but which Pokemon is it? It's Mimikyu.
Do you know what's funny? I was thinking of Mimikyu already.
Really?
But then I was like, no, the typing's not right. But I didn't know it was ghost and fairy. Because it's just like cutesy, but it's also brutal.
Yeah,
it looks pretty. It's actually pretty deadly. Yeah.
I've seen the anime.
Yeah.
When Jessie catches a Mimikyu and then it straight up kicks Pikachu's ass and everybody is just shocked. Just like, what? Wait, yep. Pikachu lost? Yep.
She'd probably give it a little flower crown just to be aesthetically matching.
There was a really cute episode where Mimikyu got sort of upset and started like running off on its own, and then its Pikachu costume got torn.
Oh.
And Jessie came and found it, obviously healed it, and then pulled out a sewing kit and stitched up the tear.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, why would Team Rocket always so sweet to their Pokemon?
I'm trying to think of legendary now. Maybe, what's the one from X?
Xerneas.
Maybe? No, what's Xerneas' thing?
It's a fairy type and it's the Pokemon of life.
Maybe?
See, if you're basing it on type, then you're very restricted because fairy is so recent.
Yeah,
so for fairy,
but I'm not.
Fairy legendaries, you've literally got like 3, I think, which is Xerneas, Zacian, and... oh no, I think it's it. Oh no, Diancie. Diancie got given fairy type as well.
Diancie's...
Crystal.
Just limiting it to like pink Pokemon, but I probably shouldn't do that.
I mean...
Posie's aesthetic is taking over.
I mean, let's be real, Curls. Roserade.
Oh.
Yeah, hello.
I do love Roserade.
I know you do. I know that I also
Again, if we're talking like a squad, we have a Mimikyu, we can have a Roserade, and then... like...
I know that there's an episode in the anime which has a Roserade which has a scarf and like wears it as a mask.
Oh, yeah. I love the vibes.
Wraps the scarf around its face.
I'm now just looking at a list of legendary Pokemon instead of doing my warm-up. I should be doing warm-up.
So we've opened the...
We've opened the Pokédor.
We've opened the Pandora's box of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Tapus.
I can't believe I'm so dumb. There's a really obvious answer to this. Lunala.
Oh, of course! Oh, we're both stupid.
I was like, Cosmog? Oh, wait.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
The moon Pokemon.
The moon.
Of course, Lunala, and it's a ghost type. Duh, yeah, Lunala's perfect. It's a ghost type.
Yep.
Inspired by the Ghost Bat.
And it has those good, like, sunset colours that are kind of Posey's vibes.
The shiny version's red.
Oh, come on, don't tell me that. Wait, legendaries? Of course I do, but like, I don't think I... Pokemon Lunala shiny. I consciously knew that shinies, like, shiny legendaries existed, but
They exist.
for whatever reason they
They
didn't.
exist in the code, but I don't think you can legitimately get them. A lot
Right.
of them
I remember,
are locked.
Number one
Personally.
Alex's quest for the 3 legendary bird shinies in Pokemon Let's Go that went on for like 2 weeks on Twitch.
Oof. I mean, I'm trying to get a shiny Mewtwo in Let's Go, so.
Mm.
Oh my god, it's
Oh,
perfect.
cool.
It's
Yep, I
perfect.
was just looking at it.
No, you know how when it does its super move, it like glows bright blue.
Yeah, it
In-
does.
in-
It does all the...
Yeah, in shiny mode, it doesn't glow blue, it glows pink.
It's Posey, we've done it. We've
Posey.
distilled Posey down to steel components.
Yeah, Posey shiny Lunala. And fun fact, Cresselia, it works for both for Kika because it is pink/purple in normal and it's blue in shiny. So
Oh, shiny Mimikyu doesn't look any different. It's just slightly more grey cell. Okay.
ah,
I was so curious. I was like, is shiny Mimikyu purple? But no, it's just grey.
I think shiny Roselia just gets different coloured roses. I think one of them turns black.
You can tell my brain's not working because I went to type in shiny Roselia and just typed in rose. Yeah, one of them turns purple, one of them turns black, so the original colours are actually better.
Yeah.
Roselia, actually, wait, Rose Raid
Rose Raid.
is the... So I looked at Roselia for whatever reason. Oh yeah, one of them's purple, one of them's black. That feel when you get a picture composition in your head but you can't fucking draw.
That mood relatable.
Silence artist.
Nope. I refuse.
Chell meme.
Circles done.
In my head, it's like a portrait, and there's the Lunara. I keep going to say Runara because my brain is mush. Lunala is how you say that.
Lunala
in the
Pokemon,
back.
Yeah.
And then you have Posey kind of in the middle with it behind, and then the tiny little Mimikyu in the front. Just as like a scale.
In the name of the moon.
Sailor Moon intensifies with Posey.
And Luna. I need to see if I can find a picture now. Because I've seen an artwork.
I too have seen an artwork.
Oh, I knew I'd seen it somewhere. It's from the freaking TCG. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
Sailor Moon but Scimitar.
This is artwork from the TCG. You can get a card with this artwork on it.
Basically that.
I'll post it there. This is the picture I just sent Curls.
Ignore Seleglio. He's irrelevant. Ah, hello, Das.
There's Runara Erasure.
Renara can get her own damn picture. We're talking about what normal Pokemon and what legendary Pokemon our Player Princess characters would have.
I didn't.
Did you give the other answer for Giga?
I didn't really. I don't know. I've only thought of a legendary. I need to think of a normal Pokemon.
I mean, we'll go back to type again. It's probably fairy.
Fairy or psychic, and flying is cheap, but yes, flying does apply.
Is there a flying psychic?
Xatu, which I know.
Okay. I mean, was it Kirox flying that you had for Kirok? I can't remember.
Yeah. Her party was like pure flying, so it was like Pidgeot, and it had Hoa as her legendary.
I'm definitely doing warm up and not googling Pokemon.
Same, even though people can see it on my stream.
You're held accountable.
Rip.
So what did I miss? Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon.
We have decided
Ooh,
that Posey would have Lunala as a legendary, and the normal one would be Mimikyu, because cute Ghost Fairy.
If permitted, a shiny Lunala, specifically.
If permitted, shiny Lunala.
Because it turns red.
Oh, I forgot about the weird little baby. What's her name? Muna?
Oh yeah, Muna. Yeah, that's the dream Pokemon, so I guess you'd have one of those. If we stick to the
What is that? Does that involve?
Musharna.
Musharna. Okay, right. I'm getting out of here. We've talked about this with Okar like several times, haven't we?
Yeah.
God, if we get into my NPCs though, we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah, I think we've gone through Okar maybe 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, wait, we've never done Pop though.
Yeah, Black Princess. Yeah.
We've never done Pop Pokemon. So Runara has Solgaleo and Posey has has Lunala, which is not confusing in the slightest.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I guess I want Cresselia because it does fit aesthetically and it is the dream Pokemon, but then also Jirachi is also kind of like a star.
Mm.
But
I think Cresselia fits better.
Yeah.
What about Low? Frog, speak.
Xerneas.
If you don't know, we will speak for you.
Xerneas.
Xerneas, that's kind of a good...
Just all the deer Pokemon. Swordsbuff.
You get them now.
Stantler.
Hey, Naren.
Hello.
Good luck.
Low's got a Girafarig. Because of the front, because the front and back, and it's a Seiki tape. It's misleading.
I feel like that's an insult.
Oh, it shouldn't be. Girafarig's cute.
Girafarig is kind of cute. Oh, this song's a throwback. I didn't even like register I was listening to music until just then. Yeah, he's listening to Heathers.
Hey.
Okay, he's listening to Heathers at work? Question mark. It's an interesting mood to be in.
He may be on his way to work.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's probably not at work. What should I listen to? Oh, I've had that song from Passion in my head all day. Where is it? What's it called? I Read. There it is. God damn it. I thought it was Rose Raid because roses. I see that. You can have Rose Raid. Take it. I became way too internet. That Fun Fantasy advertising got you, Naren. It took you away.
Whoops. Rip.
I feel like if I played Nier Automata, I would be like, I'd have the red string and just being like, let's talk about endings. I honestly have no idea with Low.
I mean, if you want,
Xerneas is the obvious.
If you want to go for the duo that we have with the siblings, there is potentially Meloetta, which has the 2 forms, which is literally the dancer form and the singer form, and they could have one of each. So there is that. Posture check from Stangy.
Hello, Stangy.
Hello. Mwah. Good night, sweetie.
Yeah, Chatot is a good.
Chatot's a good one. You know that there's like part of the Pokemon community that think that sound should be a type.
Interesting.
Yep, that is apparently a thing that people say. They think that there should be a sound type.
I think they would have to fight Psychic for that.
Yeah, a lot of it's normal, like
Normal.
Whismur and Loudred and
This is
Exploud
part
for a start.
of the blanket thing of there shouldn't be normal Pokemon.
Maybe it could be part of that. I mean, for a long time, people were like, "Why isn't there a light type to go with dark?" And now they've got Fairy, which is kind of that.
Kind of what that is,
but
yeah.
not quite. Fairy is kind of like, yeah,
Fairy.
it's your Fae, yeah.
Lexi has a Houndoom, of course. I think Houndoom was on when we did the trainer cards for like the old SKT party. I think Houndoom was on Glorious.
Yeah. I mean, Lo's got to have like a Jigglypuff, right?
That would be the type to have Magikarp in his roster, because he'd say he's so close to evolving though. Posey, like as a trainer, I think would be like, haha, no, I only have the cute ones, but she'd secretly be really try-hard. She's like, no, I just have the cute ones, but she doesn't. She has an elite team.
Gestures to my Dragon Slayer Sylveon.
I think it's just hit me just now that Posey's probably not a good loser.
Oh, really?
Crutch is honest.
I do like that they made fairies weak to steel. I was like, I see what you've done there, Game Freak. Very clever. Keep the Fae away with iron.
Yep. That's like Pokemon matchups that I never remember. I don't remember how Fairy interacts with anything. It's like Fairy, Poison, and there's another one where I just never remember.
Funnily enough, Fairy is super effective against Poison.
Hey.
Which is
also because stabbing Tinkerbell would probably fuck her up.
Actually, no, it's weak.
That shouldn't be funny.
It's weak because of Galarian Ponyta. Because a lot of people thought that Galarian Ponyta should have been Fairy type because it's a unicorn. But that would mean that it was weak to poison, and in mythology, unicorns heal poison, so they made it psychic so that it was super effective against poison.
Hey.
It's in my brain. So yeah, so fairies are weak to poison, psychic is super against poison. Because the fairy type is also kind of nature-y, spirit-y-ish, and they were like, well, the poison kills the plants, even though there's a grass type.
So that would have a Skarmory.
That's pretty cool.
I'm trying to work out what Pokemon Fen I would have. I'm going to be thinking about that forever.
You mean, aside from having a bunch of Rookidees and Corvisquires?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, what dog Pokemon would Cordelia have for Jester?
There's so many good doggos.
So many... Oh, fuck, we were about to say the same. We need to be forbidden from each other's presence immediately.
Absolutely not.
Maybe an Arcanine? Trying to remember the dog Pokemon. Arcanine, Houndoom.
Gramble.
Oh, Gramble.
It's just a dog.
Good. I don't remember that one.
Got upgraded to fairy type.
Hey. Oh yeah, I did know.
Lilliput, and Stoutland. All
Ooh,
doggos from Black and White. Stoutland, big boy.
Stoutland.
What does Stoutland's Pokedex cry sound like? It kind of just goes boof.
Bark.
Boof. And that's the noise it makes. Boof.
It's time for me to open a door in my brain that I deliberately keep closed. Here we go. So, for context of why I'm just giggling, I'm on the Narnia wiki.
Oh, really? Oh.
This is the only way my brain will go with this prompt for some reason. So, for reasons that are complicated and involve connections that only my brain would make, I'm on Susan Pevensy's Narnia wiki page. And I forgot that there were multiple King Caspians. So I was like, why is it just referring to him as Caspian X? It's like, no, he's Caspian the 10th. He's the 10th. I was like, that's so weird. It's because of the point where I'm at. He's not a king yet, but they still use because it's the link. Mega Man the 10th versus Caspian X.
Mine's done.
fell down a hole there. I'm back. I'm back. Right, that was a lot of thoughts. How do I now make a poem out of that? What playlist am I going to listen to? I forgot. I made myself a playlist that's just Final Fantasy XIV music that goes illegally hard. Wait. This is Spotify. I can just look for playlists about this character and disagree with them. I shouldn't have opened this door because now I want to read all of Narnia again.
I feel like you say that at least once a week.
I do, yeah. It's because it's in the roof and I don't want to go up in the roof to get them. And also... just as an existing pile of books. I did the fatal flaw of I couldn't decide which book to read, so I read the first chapter of 2 of them.
Oh no.
And that was a mistake.
Yep.
I think I'm tentatively saying that I'm currently reading... Where are you? Binding. And it's interesting so far.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize it was a historical novel, but that's fine.
Hello, Nemo.
Hello, Nemo. This book has a... I can't tell with this book yet. It's about a kid called Emmett who's been sick for a long time, like been having fits, fevers, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Night terrors. It's kind of unclear what that entails, but it was definitely either caused by or is just bad, like supernaturally bad. And one day his parents get him a letter from the bookbinder saying that they want Emmett to be their apprentice. And his parents, his entire life, have told him he can never touch books, like, ever. Anytime he tries to access books, they take him away from him, say they're evil, etc. So he's very confused as to why they're suddenly trying to send him away to a bookbinder. And the bookbinder is like an ancient old lady. And she's very patient, and she seems to know everything about him in a way that the book makes very clear that Emmett doesn't. It's really interesting because it's told so close to Emmett, and Emmett has no idea what's going on or really what's happened in the last 3 years of his life because he's been so ill. Like everything's been in like glimpses of fever, so that every time you encounter a character who actually knows what went on, it's like, what? Tell me your secrets. Like where I'm at, I'm literally like there. He has started being an apprentice, but he's never seen an actual book, like that she has made. They all go into her basement, and she doesn't sell them, so he doesn't know what is down there or what they entail. I have encountered the book that has his name on it because he's made the cover for it and realized that it was his own name, but I don't know what's going on in that book yet. I will update you. Yeah, no one edit together a compilation of me saying I want to read Narnia every week. Or reread, I should say. Look, I just don't want to, even though I'm literally writing a poem about it right now, I don't want to go through the emotional pain of the lost battle again, okay? Very important. Gotta keep yourself fed. Nom nom entropy.
Delicious.
That's what I'm eating now. Oh, hi, Kay. I was like, why is Nemo only saying hey now? He's just put several messages and then I realized it was Kay. Purple.
Purple.
How's it going, Kay?
How's Heather's? Stretch. Microphone's muted. There we go.
My button on that is definitely going. That's how that's how I use this frog. Is I redeem stuff that I'm like, I need to do this anyway. To be fair, Kay, in Blue's defense, I called you out because I'm on Spotify right now.
I mean, I'm also on Spotify. I just have it like tabbed off to one side because that's not my focus.
Nice one, Nemo. We're doing good. I said I was going to try and keep my warm-up under an hour, and it's been an hour, and I haven't started it. Hey, appreciate it. We take priority over Heather's.
Hey. I'm gonna redeem this for everyone else because I just realised. None of us have been drinking.
I mean, I've been drinking cherry coke, but no water.
Water. Oh, what's the matter, Das? What's wrong?
Go away, take a breath. Go do some breathing.
Yes. Just breathe. Some fresh air outside if you can. Have some water.
Hey. I'm glad you think we are superior to 17 because I would argue we're not. In fact, I might put 17 on. Oh, I forgot they changed the key that first bit is in. Throws me off. Right, I can do this. I can write poetry. I've only done it 20 days in a row. I can do it one more day.
Nemo, since we were discussing it earlier, King's Pokemon.
Oh my god, everyone's here. People, pot people.
We realised that we haven't done pot Pokemon yet.
Your pot character has a legendary and a non-legendary. Go. Okay, we've already decided Renara's getting Seleglia.
Cause duh.
Because, yeah.
Cause the
Also,
sun.
I have Lunala and that adds up.
The sun and moon.
Fuck you deciding for me. Tell us we're wrong, Kay. You still get to pick what, quote unquote, normal non-legendary. Because
I mean, surely,
don't know
surely it's going to be a fire type. Maybe making assumptions, but surely.
Surely.
Something I've realised about Cresselia in literally the last 5 minutes when I was googling Cresselia pictures is that even though she's got like these little hands on her front, there is like no artwork or like anime frame or anything to show that these hands can like open and be used as hands. They are always very firmly.
Hands?
Yeah, they kind of look like little paws in a way, because they've got the lines. They've got in the artwork. They've got like little lines on them, so they kind of look like paws, sort of held to her chest. But she doesn't.
Oh, I thought that was where it connected to the like body. I didn't think those were like hands like this.
Yeah, if you look at the artwork, it kind of they have like the little.
I can see what you think that though.
They have the lines on them to say that is the the Pokemon artwork for these are paws. But there's no artwork or sprite or model or anything or anime thing where Cresselia ever moves them. So I'm like,
yeah, to me it looks like the shoulder piece of a dress.
It does a bit.
That's what that looks like to me. But that might be because Cresselia has big, elegant lady energy to me anyway.
Yeah, it's like I said, like on the drawing, literally the official artwork just has little lines like that.
Yeah,
which is just how they do paws in Pokemon.
It's true. Could double down and go Soul Rock. Very fair.
True. Fire Psychic type.
Soul Rock's not a rock type. That explains why I always get my ass kicked.
I may be wrong.
Is her arms the new Diglett nose to be? Please no. Oh my god.
Cresselia's written description from Bulbapedia. Cresselia is a Pokemon that has a blue swan-like body and a yellow underside. It has pink eyes, a dark pink round tuft on its head, and a pointed beak-like snout. There are yellow crescent shapes ornamenting the side of its head. Cresselia has glowing pink ring-like wings on its sides and back, and paw-like protrusions resting on its chest.
Paw-like protrusions?
Even Bulbapedia doesn't even know.
Solrock is rock psychic.
Ah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Lunatone and Solrock have the same type. Interesting that the rings are referred to as wings.
Yes, I've always perceived them that way, so that makes sense.
Yes, I think that's because the Pokedex also refers to them as wings. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl's Pokedex entry, shiny particles are released from its wings.
I guess because it's meant to be like a swan, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Even though we literally have a swan as a Pokemon.
We didn't before Cresselia.
That's true. this the part where I segue into talking, giving you the update on Sam's?
Yes. Tell me of the folly of man.
And what was the last one I told you? Was it the second Wobbuffet counter?
Yes. Yeah, he's lost his Mega Aggron and
Do you want full team or just a legendary and a non-legendary? Just a legendary and a non-legendary. Think about this.
We didn't get as far as full team for all of us.
Yeah, no, that would take too long.
It was actually quite hard as well.
Yeah. So, what was left when I spoke to you last? The weird Chinchino that was weirdly good. Flygon.
Yeah.
And Togekiss, right? With the last 3 good ones left. And then a bunch of babies. So many baby Pokemon. So many ones. So many babies that had legendary evolutions to go. Chinchino went first.
Oh.
I think they just got crit hit by something in a gym battle. Sam lost a lot of Pokemon that stream. Kind of almost hard for me to remember. So on their like splash screen, they have the graveyard. For everyone, it has like 2 columns for each person, for all 4 people. Sam's has to flick between 2 different sets of columns because so many of his Pokemon have died.
Ooh.
It's at least double the next person's amount of dead Pokemon. So the next big loss was Gromsky, rest in peace, the Flygon.
Oh no!
The starter.
Oh no! That's rough.
Because of the hubris of man, which is the hubris of man in this instant is a wish cat.
Ground and water.
And someone in chat, this is like, again, this is getting later, so Sam's really tired. Someone in chat's like, hyper beam that motherfucker. So he does. Wish cat, earthquakes, crits. Turn to recharge, earthquakes, crits.
Oh no.
And literally, he clicked off the screen so that it like paused. And he just sat there like this. Slowly turned the screen grayscale, and we just sat there for like 20 minutes, just like.
Oh no! It reminds me when Passes does his when he did his Nuzlocke. Whenever he had a Pokemon die, which for him was very very often, he would have a grey Squirtle on the thing, and he would just start playing "In the Arms of an Angel."
This was I'm used to before DOCA. But like, we were there for like 20 minutes. The stream stayed grayscale. And he was like, I don't know what to do, man. And everyone's like, no, you've got this. You can. He's like, I've literally got a Togekiss and a bunch of babies. And they're like, we're about to go into a gym. And they're like, no, you've got it, you've got it. And then they were like, when are you going to turn it not grayscale? He's like, when I feel hope again.
Oh, wow, buddy.
So he takes the Togekiss. They're allowed to use the XP share now.
Oh yes, they are.
The amount of gyms they beat. And a full team of Pokemon that are 1 level away from evolving. He goes into some grass. He kills some stuff. And Hope arrives.
Oh.
In the form of a Pokemon whose name I've literally just forgotten. Fuck, what is her name?
Her name? Who is she?
Not Gallade, it's the other one.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir.
Oh.
I can't remember what evolved into a Gardevoir, but it was literally like... Yes! Okay, we have a chance. The grayscale comes off. Next fight. Grass. Pokemon evolves. Evolves into a Gengar.
Oh.
Has a Gengarite in his inventory.
Okay.
So we also had a Gardevoir, right? But because for whatever reason, the way the coding works, you know they have random abilities in theirs? When they Mega Evolve, the abilities change, so it's a completely random ability again. I can't remember what Mega Gengar's is, but it's ridiculous. It's disgusting. It's like, it's a crit chance one, I think. Oh no, it's the one that makes not effective moves effective.
Oh. That's very good.
Yeah. So, I bear in mind, I'm only like 10 minutes into the stream they did this Sunday, but there might be a light, and that light is God of War and Mega Gengar. So we'll see where we go from here. We hit the bottom. We hit the absolute bottom, and we're now on the...
We're on the rebound.
Sunny Cast Form is also a good call. I forgot all about Cast Form.
Many people do.
Poor Cast Form. Oh, also, he has a Rotom.
Oh.
One of them evolved into a Rotom. So he went to the thing and like did all the different versions of it.
Yeah.
And whatever the fire one.
Yeah.
The oven. I can't remember what ability it has, but it's also really good.
Oh, okay.
So he's got that. So he has like, we're back to 4 good Pokemon.
Oh god.
We went from like 5 down to 1. We're back to 4. There is a hope. I think he's probably going to level his Kabutops, I imagine. Because that's just a good goal.
Yeah. Obviously, he needs to be very careful if he has a grass type. If there's a grass type with that Kabutops, rock and water.
Yeah. But yeah, the meme was because they had a Kabutops in the party that Lord Helix betrayed us. Lord Helix led us astray. It is now time for Dome.
Dome time.
The Dark Lord has come.
The false prophet.
The false prophet has arrived.
No, the false prophet. I just remember now. The false prophet was Flareon.
False prophet, Flareon, yeah. What was the bird?
Bird Jesus.
Bird Jesus. That was it. God.
This conversation is incomprehensible to the average person.
I was gonna say, I was like, there are so many people out there who don't know Twitch-based Pokemon.
What is a god to an all-terrain vehicle?
Oh, God.
I don't think it's classified as a legendary. I think it's a pseudo-legendary, but Volcarona is meant to be a sun in inspired Pokemon K.
You've... what? Oh, that!
Yeah, the big moth.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know moth, but it obviously, because the Corona bit in its name is from sun radiation. So it's like a sun moth.
Hey!
Is what it's inspired by. I don't think it's a legendary. I think it's just pseudo-legendary. The shiny version is yellow, the regular version is orange.
Oh, that was the other thing about Nuzlocke. Apparently one of the Pokemon he has, because of the way he evolved it that would take too long to explain, apparently like they have people who have behind the scenes tested the seeds to make sure at no point they get locked out.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's a lot of work that they put into it.
Yeah. There's like 2 devs on this thing that are crazy devoted. They do that whole layouts and things, so they have the team up and everything. It's crazy.
Nice.
But on the back end, they were like, when we were testing it, we looked at, there was an evolution chain that was a little insane, so we looked at how long it was, like in the code, that we worked out. And he said the Pokemon that Sam's got in his party that keeps going is the longest evolution chain in the randomizer. To a point where it stops being able to evolve. Like, it goes on, apparently, for forever.
Wow.
So, he's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do it.
Fair enough.
He's committed to the bit.
Dialga and Wailord for Wittick.
I see it.
Yeah.
Dialga, God.
Time.
God, Wittick with a Dialga. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That intimidates me in real life.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gotta be steel type. I'm just trying to think.
Wait, who's consulting you?
No, I'm just thinking what are the steel types there are.
Mm.
I guess there's Registeel, but Dialga's cooler in my opinion. I meant legendary. Death. If you want steel and water to try with the Wailord, then there's Palkia, of course. Oh, of course. I forgot that he'd gone Clockwork Soul. Then yeah, Dialga.
Promise I'm gonna keep doing the thing, but this is... See you, Kate. If anyone wants to watch that moment with Gromsky, watch Sam's incredible.
Gromsky. I'll have to mute.
They're all named after people in chat.
I'll have to.
And if they die, they get banned.
If
So-
they die, they get banned. I'll have to mute it, but I can watch his face.
You can just watch his face, Journey. There's basically no sound apart from people talking in the background.
Oh, the eyebrows go up.
Yep.
Oh, the game actually froze.
Because he clicked off of it. The emulator doesn't.
Oh no.
Or he. I'm also gonna link another one for chat, but you can't listen to it because what I want you to listen to is the reaction of the other. Also, I think I linked you this one before of the second Wobbuffet thing.
Yes, you did link me that one.
I did link you this one. I'm gonna link it for chat if you just want to hear people go into utter disbelief.
This is wild.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that like so much went into this when you said that there were like devs in the background running it. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, and you may also notice in the bottom right, the Pokemon that they have can RP and it will appear on screen. So the context for the Wobbuffet clip is that they had reassured him that it didn't know counter. Them going, no! The back gets me every time. Anyway.
So is the fact that he has to stop himself from shouting.
Yeah, because the thing they have that you can probably see, but
Yeah.
the thing in the bottom right, that shows up across all streams. So that gong noise, everyone hears it. So they try not to be like to yell so that everyone can just hear the ominous gong and know. So you'll just be like in someone's stream and you'll just hear gong and you'll see in the bottom corner, so and so has died on so and so. To the point where, oh god, Arix had one of his best Pokemon die. And he literally came into the chat and was like, I just lost my best Pokemon, dude. And Sam was like, no, hit the fucking gong and then we'll talk about it.
Hit the gong and then we'll talk. Wow, cold.
It's the gong, and then he goes, oh shit, man, what happened?
Shit. Wow, there's so much thought gone into that like group.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's Kraken's team, I think, mostly does that kind of stuff.
Jesus.
But Kraken runs so many of these kind of things.
Like we've spoken, like me and Spook and Sanji have spoken about like doing a group Nuzlocke just for fun because we think it would be fun. But man, I don't think we could do it to the level that they're doing it.
Oh yeah, but they're professional Twitch streamers. They
Yeah,
can pay
sure.
people to do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do like a randomizer Nuzlocke. I might do a normal Nuzlocke because I can do that on my DS and not have to worry about emulators.
Mm.
I don't really want to fight emulators to do a randomizer. Although it would be fun.
It's not too hard. It's actually not too hard. I downloaded one. I'm sure there's multiple. I downloaded a randomizer, and it was literally like tick box, tick box, tick box, and then it was like generate, and I was like click, and it just spat it out, and it was like here you go. I was like, oh, that
I imagine
was
it would
easy.
be eminently frustrating, but deeply rewarding. Damn you, Google. Starts Googling a question. Google stabs me in gut. I just wanted to look up where the fucking Peppenseeds were evacuated to. Jesus. Don't remind me of how the last battle ends. Stop it. I don't want to think about it. Oh, very nice, Naren. Oh, why did you tell me that?
Pokemon Cross D&D, it's always the best.
What?
Pokemon Cross for D&D.
Look at this! Look at this wonderful thing you're doing.
So cute, but that's enough of that for now.
Yeah.
This is the things that, over the weeks, the amount of sketches pile up into, like, oh, this is nice enough that I might continue it, but then, like, the amount of time it takes to finish is very... Yeah. Well, let's save it. Because I like that one. I wasn't a big fan of last week's. Kika and Cresselia. Where did we get to with Ix? Tail feathers, that's where we got to. But we also slapped down potential rough colours. T, now there's an idea.
Am I in charge suddenly?
I'll leave it for a few more minutes. I'll wait for my water to run out first, because then I can do both. I'll show you the sketch desk, in case you didn't see it. 'Cause I like this one. Yee! Star babies. Dreamweavers. I think when playing Spyro Reignited, when I visit my parents, the Dreamweavers are my favourites out of the adult dragons. They all look very pretty.
What are we talking about?
I managed to tangent from Pokemon to Spyro.
Hey.
It was honestly quite
Excellent
it was
work.
honestly
Carry
masterful to witness.
Excellent work. Carry on. I finished the poem.
Ooh, very good.
It is sad.
Fair enough.
I made myself sad. Whoops. Oh god, how many screenshots is this going to be? This is a long one.
I'll be honest, thinking about the Spyro Reignited trilogy, I know that on PC people do mod it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a mod where somebody had like put their own character in place of Spyro, and I looked at it and I went, "Oh no! If only I knew how to mod, because I could mod in Blue and play a Blue Spyro." And then there was another mod where they'd like modded in Cinder from the other Spyro games, but but somebody had like done female voice acting for Spyro's lines, and I was like, oh, if I took the female voice actor and then modded it in with Blue, and then I was like, wait, no, I don't know how to mod. Shut up, brain. Shut up, brain. Don't know how to mod. But I can dream.
Yeah. Can't stop me from dreaming. Oh god. Problem with multiple screenshot poems is like, where did the last one end? Did I actually screenshot all the lines? God. Yes, delete that one. And delete that one. Is that the whole poem? God, I can barely get this to fit on two screens. Yes, that is two screens. So I can fit it on two screens if one of them is this much. Part 1, part 2. Time to make the group chat sad. My tried and true technique. move on to the thing I actually wanted to do. It took so much longer than I wanted. Ah.
That's how it be.
Yeah. I feel better about it than some I've written this escape rule though, so. Because some, like, in any writing challenge, or I guess any, like, art per day challenge, you have some days where you're like, I made something, but it's just to get through the day.
Yep.
Just to get past this day. And then sometimes you're like, yeah, you know, that's actually okay. Today is like, yeah, that's actually okay. Right, where the fuck did I save this the last time I was working on it? It's the temple map and also my personal hell. Ah, that's still here. Ah, there you are. Oh, I remember what I was going to set up to do. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the other part of it that's more boring, because I'm going to want to do that less. It's time for sketch layer.
Bum, 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 bum.
What colour did I make my sketch layer? What colour did I do my sketch layer in real life? I did it in red. Of course I did. Of course I did. That. Sure. It's a sketch layer. Who cares? Then we do. It's been a while since I've had to do. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I've had to do a sketch layer for D&D thing. It's too far. It's probably more like it. Yeah. Time for a lot of shapes that mean things only to me. Yeah. Wait, no. Take it back. That's actually not okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. God, once again, I don't know how... I can't really predict how things scale up. So I'm like, is that proportional? I have no way of knowing. It's literally impossible to know. Nope, I don't want that. That's what... Yeah, this is not the initial layout I had, but let's do that.
Hey.
Death has done up to level 65 in both Pally and Dark Knight quests.
Oh, dope.
I have a lot of feelings about the Dark Knight quest line, so I will be happy when you have finished it because I need someone to scream at. I have so many feelings about it. So many. I really need to just make an asset that's just like a full room of my wall texture. Just like a square room. Because the amount of times I'm like, oh, I've got to place up individually all of these tiles. I should just make like a base that I can just warp. So as you guys have pointed out many times, you would not notice if I did. Oh wait, did I write down? Oh, I think I actually wrote down the scale. This one. Oh, I did not. Okay, cool. That means I can make it up. Haha.
Hell yeah.
To be easy bit first.
I've distracted myself by jumping into colours when there are still small amounts of lining to do.
You're allowed a little serotonin as a treat. I mean, does that looks like it has walls already built into it. Oh, it does. Sick. That saves me some effort.
Oh, we bopping. We bopping.
It's gonna be a lot of that because I put on my Final Fantasy 14 bops that go illegally hard.
Ooh, that was a very unhappy cat. Goodness, are those two cats fighting on our driveway again? Excuse me, chat.
Oh my
Goodness
god.
gracious.
Bird. Blue attempts to make bird noises to dissuade. I don't know if Blue has muted herself for stream, but holy shit, can you hear? Cats make such feral noises. God, I forgot I had like a decent amount of drag and drop assets and they are proving useful right now.
they're not even remotely interested in what I had to say.
Your attempts to dissuade them.
Can't really do much from 3 floors up.
Yeah, you tried.
They're not actually fighting, they are just sort of sat there swearing at each other.
Yelling at each other.
As cats do.
Yes. No one will see this texture is wrong, but I know that it's wrong, and therefore I accept it.
Unacceptable!
Wait, do these pieces not actually go together? That upsets me immensely. They're drag and drop pieces, but these 2 pieces do not go together. I could just put that under this layer, and then all sins are hidden. Yeah.
Oh, they're still going.
Oh my god.
I mean, the fact that the microphone is picking it up really shows just how loud they are being. Because again, to reiterate, I'm on the 3rd floor, and also I wasn't the only person who went to the window to stare.
Yeah, I heard someone else whistling that wasn't you, and I hate that I could tell that it wasn't you.
Yeah, I could see a woman across the road was also looking out of the window.
Yeah, because it sounds like a child dying. It's oof.
Cats.
Cat. I will never understand them.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
The fact that I haven't. I mean, I think I'm gonna go check Sadie to make sure she's alright, but I'm gonna assume that she's not heard it, because I think she's kind of hard of hearing now. And
yeah.
She's also on the other side.
She's an old lady.
She's on the other side of the flat in her bed, so I'm gonna assume she's not heard it, but I'm gonna go check on her.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this opportunity to check on Sadie, and I guess I'll go make that cup of tea.
Yes, I was gonna say, you may as well wait there.
Right. I'll be back
And
in a
I
bit,
will
guys.
entertain the chat. In air quotes. Actually, I guess I would have to. The design I had for this part of this thing, I don't actually have a way of achieving it. Ah! Deleted the wrong layer. Layer 6. How am I gonna do this? I could just do it with... Where's layer 3? There you are. I could just do it like this. Yeah. I often have big ideas for apps and assets and things. I don't quite know how I'm going to go about them until I'm actually doing it. God, it's just hit me. Final Fantasy XIV really does have some fucking banging. It's just like every time a track comes on in this place, I'm like, yeah! Much smaller brush if I'm gonna do this shit. Smaller, harsher brush is required. Yeah, that kind of works. Get rid of that. It doesn't look like... Yeah! Yeah! I know what I'm doing. That's the DM promise. I don't know what I'm doing, but I will try very hard to make it look like I do. It kind of works. Yeah, it works enough for it's a tiny, tiny part. I've definitely gotten better at being like, that's good enough. took me half an hour to be at level 50s at level 27 and I feel tired now. What, in Final Fantasy? Because yeah, that sounds exhausting. Probably do this with a smaller piece, but I'm not going to. Is that blue coming back? I don't know that it was. I literally just said I was getting better at making this easier for myself, and I'm deliberately making it harder for myself immediately after saying that. It's fine, lighting will hide all my sins. Oh, this song's also a bop. Oh, nowhere near. Oof, God. I suppose with enough time and care, it could be achieved. Very gently hooking it over one at a time. That's not straight or to scale, and that's very obvious to me. This is one of those things where I'm using a texture for a thing isn't exactly accurate. Oh, in theory I should also recolor all of these. Do I have the energy to recolor all of this? I'm presented with two options. I could just very easily use the things that I have as they are and explain with my descriptive words that they aesthetically look different from this. Or I could manually recolor all of these textures that I'm using. I'm probably going to manually recolor all of this. I'm probably going to manually recolor all of this. We're way too focused on the monsters. Do not manually recolor. You love yourself. Don't do that. But okay, wait. Let me test it, because I might not even be able to do it in a way that's within my capabilities and also easy. Not those things, but kind of those things. Okay, let's just merge all that down, and then let's test. Let's see how hard recoloring this would be. Color would I want? Like a. Ooh, no. No, I've done that trick before.
Hello, I return.
Hello. Please pay no attention to the chat trying to convince me to love myself.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Chat, don't roast me. Don't reveal my secrets.
You better start heckin' loving and appreciating yourself.
Look, chat, I'm just gonna see how difficult it is, okay? If it's only moderately difficult, I will do it. If it's extremely difficult, I will give up on my dreams, okay?
Ooh.
Then I will take a break.
Oh, that sneeze coming
Not
then.
yet. Not even. What, like, tone did I use for that? Just a thought, actually, might be cool. Better idea. Bob came on, so it's ordained by the Spotify player.
Big mood.
Let's test this. It's not that difficult. Ooh, that looks interesting. That looks terrible.
How much shortcutting do I want to use? Probably quite a bit.
Do you know, I was just thinking that. Chat, it turned out it's not going to be that hard. I could do it. Maybe not to the extent I would want, but I could do it. See you, Naren.
Hey!
Frog, it's okay. It's okay, I promise. Does this look good? Or does it look terrible? Okay. Yeah. To kind of get rid of the excess to be able to tell. Let me zoom all the way out and look at it. That wasn't that hard, and also looks okay.
I'm sure it looks great.
It's just, you know, gonna be more work, but like not so much work that I'm not willing to do it.
Oh goodness, yawning already.
Bad time.
It's not even 10.
Fuck it, I'm committing. I'm committing. It's gonna be easier. The quicker way to do this is gonna be to do it badly and then clean it up. Oh, fuck, I didn't size that correctly. That's gonna annoy the shit out of me, but I'd have to undo like a 20 minutes worth of work to fix it, so I guess it's staying. Music does such a good job of making me really intensely concentrate, because this is the Titan music. I just remember doing Titan Extreme synced for the first time, and just like the amount of concentration. Will not fall off the edge. Will not fall off the edge. Okay. Does that look terrible? No. Great. Love that for me. I'm gonna posture check myself, because ow. Thank you, Blue.
Remember, it's for everybody, not just us.
Yep. Because I was like, all the way down here. I was trying to look at very small detail.
Hello, you've woken up.
Has a gremlin come to us?
Oh, that's a sleepy face.
Oh, baby.
I'm going back to bed.
I feel that. Sadie speaks for us all. Do you know what? I'm gonna love myself. There's the slightly more advanced texture that's more annoying to place. I'm gonna use the easier one. Yeah. It looks slightly better. I mean slightly. But, again, these are details that you guys never see. Because they're either literally off the map, or just so tiny and insignificant you have so many other problems. That should, if and when you get to this point, you will not notice I used a slightly easier to place wall texture. You just won't.
Do you want to see the third map I've done for work?
Yes.
It's not had the spit and polish put on it yet.
Wrong mouse. Come on, Discord, load. Ooh, very nice.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that a lot. I'd use that.
And it also has an interior version.
Ah, wonderful, even better.
Because there are tunnels in those cliffs.
Oh my god, yes. Excellent,
Validation.
wonderful. Chat, you can't see this, but trust me, it's real good.
Validation. I gotta make another one tomorrow.
Probably join my map horde.
I gotta make another. I mean, this, like I said, this is the one that hasn't had the spit and polish put on it.
Yeah.
I have to make another one tomorrow, and I am drawing a blank. So the first two, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. The third one, I had a vague idea. Fourth, I got nothing. and I need to make 4. So I'm sitting here like I'm sitting there just so gonna be like, what do?
I'll message you in a bit. Oh no, I'll talk to you after stream.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh god, I cannot get this texture straight. There it is.
Wondering if I need to move that or not. I don't know.
What?
They've stuck a thing on my wall, and it's like in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, mate, do I need to move that, or do I just need to get used to it?
Oh, I feel that. You need to decide now.
The thing is, like, I want it near my PC so I can look at it, but also it's in my peripheral.
Yes.
So the only option I have really is to like put it on the wall, like back here, so that I have to turn around to look at it. But I don't know if that's too much.
Those textures line up. Who knows? Where is my floor texture? Oh wait, I have so many floor textures, they're in a different folder.
To be more specific.
I only use about 2 of them because they're the only ones that live to my standards. To be fair, I have some that are really nice, but they're like very ornate looking tiles. But because they're repeating patterns, they like make my eyes go funny.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like some of them I can kind of make work, but I'd rather use the more like vague grey smudge kind of textures. Because to some extent my eye can like look at it easier. Also because of the patterning, they kind of have squares built into it, which often don't align with my Roll20 maps, and there's nothing more annoying than as a player trying to conceptualize what you're going to do and having to count 2 different types of tiles.
Yeah, it's like, where do I stand?
Yeah. Let's go for that. Sorry.
Sorry?
No, I need to use the proper one. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Wait, what was this thing again? What am I doing? Yeah. That would have that one. Oh god, that texture's very large. Oh god. Much larger than the map I am making. It's always crazy, especially because I hand make a lot of my maps, being like, you guys might never see this. That's a crazy thing to conceptualize. Ah, D&D. Oh, now I know that texture's definitely not straight. line up, but that's fine. You guys keep seeing me lean down over this way, it's because it's where my notes are.
If you're seeing Ethel happen on my screen, it's because my brain is lagging.
It is known to happen. Well, if nothing else, this is making me very aware of textures that I still need to obtain. This is like the 4th time I've needed a texture of this tiny thing. Go above the layer. Damn it, there we go. Shh. That work? Fuck it, yeah. Oh shit, way down there. Wait, but that should be on top of everything. Yeah, shit. Hide the sins, hide the sins. we're once again asking you to reuse your maps whenever you can.
Yep.
To be fair, at a certain point, like, there's only so many, like, paths through nature maps that I have. I can rotate those. I can flip those and make them seem like different maps. But some things, I cannot.
I've already used a generic map in Storm Kings twice, and already my brain is like, that's too many.
It's so funny because, like, as a player, I don't conceive... I was going to ask you about this, but I was like, I don't know how much we want to get into this. But, like, I was just thinking, like, as a player, I don't really... I, like, acknowledge and perceive maps. I'm mostly thinking about what I'm fighting or what I'm doing.
Yes.
So, like, reusing, so, like, again, for my example, like, maps when you're on the road. So, like, just a path and some nature or some feature.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could use those infinite amounts of times and I probably wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, same. Like, if you...
Unless there's something very unique about the feature or something.
Yeah, like, if you really want it to be regional, you can. Like, you know, you can have a snowy one, or you can have, like, a rocky one. But even then, it's, like, you know, 3, if that, 3 different maps.
Yeah.
And that'd probably do you, to be honest. It's only, you know, when it's, like, a specific planned encounter.
Yeah, if you want a specific element in the map, then you have to account for it. But
I mean... because it's also, like, in a way you can kind of tailor your maps to your party once you get to know them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a stretch from Frog.
Oh, yeah. I looked at that and I saw it and I was like, huh.
That's a thing.
I'll just take 5 in a minute. Roll my shoulders out, because
obviously me and AJ were talking about, like, map making as well, since I'm starting to do it.
Yeah.
And she said, you know, I'm guessing that you have things that you like as a player because you've played a lot more D&D than me. And I was like, well, certainly 2 things that I have learned to appreciate more purely from the fact that I've played several flying characters is large maps and verticality in maps.
Yeah.
And,
which obviously sometimes you deliberately don't want to have. And
yeah. It's like I have already I naturally have gravitated towards making a bigger map. The first 2 maps were immediately like, that grid needs to be smaller, and I was like, but I want it bigger. I want a big map.
Big.
I want it big.
Large.
I want a large map. Because I said is like there's nothing more infuriating of like reaching the edge of the map and like, oh, you're still in range, and they hit you, and it's like, in the real world scenario, my character wouldn't have stopped.
Yeah.
Because of the invisible wall, and that's just something that's been glued in my mind for literally about 4 years of like, that was really irritating to me as a player, through no fault of anybody except like the map. You know, it's nobody's fault. You don't have to apologise, Jas. Shush, delete the message. Not your fault. Just the map is too small.
Yeah.
And especially as you go up higher levels, when you start to fight
what size they make D&D maps.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, big maps are probably harder to make, so I understand that map makers probably don't generally make them very large, but
yeah,
I think
and why would you need to? But...
from a player perspective, especially when you get to higher levels and things become such big numbers, there is the desire to go big.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a building, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
You're perfectly reasonable if you're in a building, but if you're just out in the world, and you and you just crash into an invisible wall, it's like...
Yeah.
But obviously, if the map is bigger, then there's a slight tendency to, like, you know, keep the combat in the centre. So if the map is big, then you've got a big enough, like, area around it.
Yeah.
That's what you... I feel like, generally, I don't know about you, but that's certainly what I do. Is like if either combat starts in the middle, and if they're talking to someone, then they're in the middle of the map. Or if it's like, oh, you're coming into this area, the players are on the edge of the map, but the enemy is still in the middle, and the players go to the enemy. So it's like you keep the combat generally in the middle.
And the thing is as well, with like, it's almost as if like the enemies have an alert range, like in video games.
Yeah.
Like at a certain distance, combat, if they are hostile, combat's just going to engage at a certain distance.
Yes.
The players are probably not going to get to them, or vice versa. It's a very rare day, you know, unless you're like in a social encounter that goes badly, and then you're in their face already.
Mm-hmm.
That's generally how it goes.
Yeah.
Is you're kind of on the edge of the map.
Yeah. Again, it depends on the map as
or
well.
Or you're
like,
being ambushed.
Yeah, it's like if you have a map that's got like trees or whatever, or slopes and ditches, it's like, oh, well, you could. It's like, oh, with the stealth roll, you can get closer, but it's much the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I was just thinking about it because obviously I spend a lot of time on maps, and I'm like, but then like, how much do I perceive the map?
Yeah.
How much does the map actually exist in my brain?
Yeah, like with this one I just sent you, like when I made it, I had the idea of like, oh, cliffs and stuff, and I was like, I really want to play into the idea of like multiple levels. So it's like there's the ground, there's the middle, and there's also the top of the cliff, but the middle has tunnels that go in. And I was like, yeah, this is a fun map specifically for verticality, and like there's the tower which adds a bit in the middle. You know, all of my maps won't be like that. Some of them will just be flat.
Yeah,
because sometimes there are
I'm
places that are
definitely
flat.
trying as a DM to think more about like environmental stuff in battles. Because I was talking with my brother about it, because my brother's played a little more D&D these days. About like, oh no, was it that? Was I watching a stream that they were talking about it? I can't remember. But like having those elements in a fight that are not you or the enemy, like a pool of acid or lava or like some kind of part of the terrain that can be interacted with.
I tell you what, play Monster Hunter World. Because there are they're literally called environmental traps, and like every time you set one off, it's just like big serotonin boom. It's like, oh, there's a wall here, there's a dam here. If I place a bomb and explode it, it'll make a waterfall and knock the dragon off. And it's like, if you do it, it's like, oh yes, we did it.
Yeah.
And then like when they introduce the clutch claw as well, it's like, oh, now every wall is a weapon.
Yeah.
And suddenly you pay more attention to the fact that where the walls are and things like that. So just playing through Monster Hunter World, you might suddenly, because there's a room with acid pools in the Rotten Vale.
I think every day about in SKT when Zero pushed that giant boulder sculpture onto Duke's altar. Every single day of my life, I think about that.
I remember, I think very regularly about Kirok and Durin doubling up to knock over the Titan.
The statue. Assaulto every time.
I know. he's just so fun to dunk on.
Yeah. God, yeah.
God, I would just forever remember the smile on my face and the revelation of me just going into Rav's private message and just be like, do you want to do something stupid? And him just going, yes.
What a beautiful day.
It's like, the rest of the party is occupied, but I've got an idea.
Yeah. I feel so bad because I almost don't... I kind of tangentially remember because I was so stressed. Like, I was so in it at the time, but like looking back on it, I can kind of remember it.
Yeah, I think my brain sort of went, you know what we could do with it right now? A distraction. What could we possibly distract him with? And I just sort of looked up and I was like, this big project that he's been working on.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd get pretty angry if this thing got destroyed.
Pissing off enemies we couldn't possibly hope to defeat was really our brand in SKT.
It's because we're little shits at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're terrified, but also, I really just want to aggravate you right
Also,
now.
fuck you.
I would love nothing more than to just really piss you off.
Yeah. If your day was just a little worse, I would feel better. Don't psychoanalyze that, chat.
We are petty.
Yeah. But yeah. Welcome to Things I've Been Thinking About with Girls. That's not to say, by the way, that I've got any better at actually putting those elements in my maps, but I have been thinking about it.
Thinking about it is the first step.
Yeah. That would be an idea. Going to attempt an advanced technique. So if I... Oh god, I haven't done this in forever.
My hyper advanced technique known as copy and paste.
That's what I've been doing for most of this map, to be fair. I haven't done this since I did photography. Oh Jesus, okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this, huh? It's that, and then I want a new... Nope, not a new layer, I want the texture. Where is it? I don't know if this will work with a texture that's not transparent. Let's find out.
I think as well, when it comes to fighting enemies and doing stuff like that, I think part of all of us in our brain sort of makes the connection of like, if I can make you angry, I'll make you slightly more stupid, because
yeah,
that happens a lot. Is people get mad and they start to like abandon their plan, and they just become more uncontrolled and sort of going, you know, less smart and just going for all-out attacks. Like, yeah, being a bit more feral, and it's like, I can use this to my advantage, because sometimes it happens to players as well.
Yeah. It's definitely, I can think of times it's happened to me.
But so I think we as players can sometimes might think of like, I can use this to my advantage.
Yeah. Gestures at the ebb and fight.
I think we're all the players and the DM who have done both, let's be real.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this. How do I do this again? Layout? What is it? Yeah, that's right. Yes, I want that. Oh, it doesn't recognize. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's annoying, though. Oh, I can fix that. Color range. Not for the whole map. Just for this one texture I'm trying to use. I'm currently using a technique that I used to use in photography to... What did I use this for? Oh, for making it look like... I did a photography project that was a little fantasy-y, and I used this technique to make it look like there were a bunch of runes in someone's skin.
Oh.
Made it look like they were actually, like, embedded in the skin rather than just a thing I drew on top.
That sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah. How successful it was, different question. But definitely was the same techniques I used. Oop, is it time for my animals to make noise? I hear a distant bark.
Bark?
Distant bark.
Sadie's been very quiet tonight.
It's almost a little worrying, isn't it?
I'm wondering, because I was actually at work today.
Oh, whether she missed you.
Yeah, well, not that she missed me, because I would wonder if she missed me if she was keeping me company. I'm wondering if because I wasn't here,
Yeah.
Because normally she's been sleeping with me during the day, like she sleeps on my chair next to me. I haven't been here, so I'm wondering if she came in here and I wasn't here, and thus has been awake looking for me.
Oh, right, yeah.
And has been meowing like throughout the day for where I am, because it's the first day I've not been here for about 4 months.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the reason that she's not meowing tonight is because she's tired, because she's been awake all day, wondering where I am. Which is really sad if that's the case, but baby.
Blue has once again made herself sad over a hypothesis that only she has. Direction. Down.
How often does this happen? Frequently.
Like that. How this worked? Oh wait, no. I'm fucking stupid as hell.
No, you ain't.
Right, I should stop saying that. Boss. That's what I want. Yeah. Then...
Ooh.
What?
I clicked a thing and it made an error, but thank God for Control Z.
Wait, does it not let me... Oh, interesting. I've learned something. When I... Oh no, it might just be that my Photoshop is crashing. That might be what I have.
Whoops.
Oh wait, no, I have something selected. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh, right, because it's actually that big. Right. Oh, because I'm... Nope, don't say that you're dumb again. Nope. Don't say that. No wonder my computer was chugging. I thought I cropped this texture all the way down from like this big to this big, but what I'd actually done is removed all the stuff that was immediately around it, but kept all the stuff that was like off the map.
Ooh, yeah. No, I don't think it would be happy with that.
There we go. That's better. My god, did I actually pull that off? It's a little 8-bit, it's a little pixelated, but I could probably clean that up. Oh wait, no, it just hadn't loaded. It needs a little cleanup, but potentially this worked. Wait, maybe it needs a lot of cleanup. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. God, this needs a steadier hand than I have. Oh, it looks so weird. Where I've put the texture effect on it, it looks like I'm like smudging it rather than erasing it. That would look great if it was cleaned up. I might start from the beginning again and clean it up a little bit. The texture effect on it. Because if I put everything else back on, does that actually look cool? Kinda. A little bit of a mess at the moment, but it could look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not with this pan. Changing tack to something a little bit easier, but that was still a cool idea that I might use in future. In fact, maybe in the future of this map. Just not in this part.
Excuse me. Oh, hello. Hi. Your whiskers tickled my leg and made me jump. You gonna come up? Or am I gonna have to grab you and make you scream? No, we want to come up on our own. Come on then. Come on. Come on. There we go. Here she is, everybody. Ah, did you miss me at all today? Or am I just projecting? Yep, that's the face of a cat that didn't miss me at all. Come on then, you can sit there for a bit. 'Cause you miss me. Chin scratches, yes. Come on then. What? Make up your mind. okay, bye. Oh, short. Ooh, frog update. Very nice. Look at all them cuties. Big old pile of cuties. Love them. Good night, frog.
You know, I think that works.
Hey.
I think I just astral projected for 20 minutes to achieve it. But I think that was the most awkward way I could have achieved that.
But you did it!
Oh, my neck hurts. That's how I can tell I've astral projected. Oh.
Naughty.
What did I miss in chat? Oh, Frog went to bed. I feel bad.
Yeah, frog update and frog went to bed. I did say good night, but you just...
I didn't hear it.
You were in the zone.
Look at those friends. Sweet boys.
Friend-shaped.
Friend-shaped boys. Ow. This is one of those things that I am like, hell yeah, I did that. And you guys are gonna be like,
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna take 5 because I keep saying I was gonna do that, and then I astral projected for 20 minutes. I'm gonna take 5, refill my water bottle,
yep,
and probably change it to a different shirt because I'm overheating.
I'm surprised that you're wearing a sweatshirt, Jesus. My window is wide open, I am warm.
I've been wearing like a very fancy, nice looking shirt, white shirt all day that is pretty thin. So I was very cold when I got in and immediately was like, I want the comfort. So yeah, I got into this and now I regret it. Okay, I'm back in a minute.
See you in a bit.
Entertain the chat.
Honestly, don't know how much longer we're going to go on for. Mainly because I was very tired earlier. That tiredness seems to have gone away. I got a bit of a second wind, but that's probably due to the tea I had, which had honey in it. It didn't have caffeine, but it did have sugar. Excuse me. So many tail feathers. Ix, why did I do this to myself? I had more fun with this sketch than I did with Ix's tail feathers, unfortunately. Oh, how sweet this is. You'll be alright, Das. Just remember to breathe and, like, have plenty of water and stuff. Big tea breaks. Because even just the ritual of, like, making a cup of tea can be quite calming. At least I find. Or whatever happens, happens. It's not the end of the world. Excuse me. Hello, Stenji. Are you still on the server, or are people still on the server? Do you know? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe when 11 o'clock hits I might call it, so I'll post in the Minecraft chat, because half the time people there don't actually like pay attention.
I return.
Hello. As I was saying, I think we'll probably just go to 11 and call it there.
This map was definitely influenced by the music I was listening to while I made it.
Oh yeah. That happens a lot.
I've just been listening to this and I was like, yeah, this impacted.
This had an influence on the creative process.
For chat, if you want it. One of my favourite bits of music from Final Fantasy XIV. Definitely one of the weirder ones.
Out of curiosity, I looked it up and to see what Square Enix had to say about their music, and they basically had a page which basically said, our music is okay if you're playing our game at the same time.
Right, yeah.
And I was
Which
like,
kind of makes sense.
I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But then they also specifically said, also you can't play these particular songs, and I was like, wait, what? So when people get to that point,
them in the game.
Get to that point in game, are they supposed to mute themselves? What? That's a bit. Yeah.
Square Enix. Nothing if not slightly out of touch with how the internet works. Yeah, I know when Jesse's running like Praetorium and Castrum and stuff, he just puts on other fight music. He's like, Praetorium's fine, you just have to listen to different music. And I agree. Castrum is anyway. So I looked at this for answers, but I don't know what answers I was looking for. Oh, right.
Well, the real thing is, what question are you asking?
That is the question. God, I need to do this dungeon. Sitting there, sitting in my quest log.
Which one?
Alex.
Alex.
You'll see when you get there.
Fair enough.
It's the Coil of Bahamut of level 60.
Oh, which we still haven't done.
Yeah, I need to look up how to do that mechanic and then go back to it. Yeah, it's Coil of Bahamut if the plot was more and also on acid.
Oh, good. Always fun.
Also goblins.
The Illuminati. They have come for the cheese.
They cannot have the secrets of cheesemake.
They have come. It's been way too much time detailing this.
I feel that. I'm kind of tempted to really sneakily, even though it will make my life harder in the long run, to really sneakily do some detailing before we finish. It will make me feel better.
A growing revelation of like, I drew this tail and now I'm erasing almost half of it because it's been completely covered by feathers.
Sometimes that's how it goes. There's one. Oh wait, it doesn't count if we're not playing Final Fantasy. It's fine.
Doesn't count if we're not playing D&D.
Ooh. They must be separate counts, right?
Yeah, because they happen on different days.
Not always.
Most of the time.
I'm like staring at this detail and I'm like, does it look cool or does it look dumb? I have no way of knowing until you guys look at it and you're either like, huh, that's weird, or you don't comment on it.
That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah. That's the weird thing about this is kind of, I know I've done well if you either go, what is going on, or don't comment on it. Like, it's like, if you don't have to be like, what is that? Or, oh, that's weird, then I've done my job.
Fair enough.
Even though, again, all of this is very unnecessary. I don't need to do this. As my players point out to me, I think every week now, I could go half as hard and they'd still enjoy themselves.
Chill the fuck out.
I don't know how. I've never chilled out about anything in my entire life. So excited. I was like, wait, did I finish this? And then I realized there's a whole other room.
So close and yet so far.
Do I just not have it? I could just not have it. Fuck it, that room's been cut. Been cut for time.
Yep. You sound like every movie director.
That's the joke I was making. I can get rid of the sketch layers because the thing is actually here. Yes. And now we put stuff in this map. But we don't because it's nearly 11 o'clock. Now we do a quick shading layer just to make me feel good. And then we start.
I forgot that there's a Nemo hiding in this document.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
There he is.
Up there. Hidden Nemo.
Hidden in the sketch layer.
That is where Nemo often hides.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap up. I think most people have gone to bed anyway, so I think we're relatively on our own. So I'm probably going to wrap up the stream.
Yeah, let's do it.
It should take so long to do.
It'll be good when it's done. It'll feel good when it's done, and you are getting there.
I'm not making it easy on myself, that's for sure.
When have we ever done that?
I still really love this fucking sketch of Kika and Cresselia.
Yeah.
A legendary
Good night,
encounter. Good night, Des. Oh boy. Right. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna take down the stream. Thanks for chilling with us. Bye bye.